let's fix this camera. I need to make this window bigger, but like I already worked so hard to make this into a card, so like I know I need to probably like hire a professional, but for now at least this will do. Well, welcome back to my stream, everybody. Or to my YouTube if this is you tuning in. I owe an apology to anyone who recently subscribed to me. There's been some things going on in my personal life that have kept me away from streaming. Um, they haven't necessarily resolved, so there will still be a little bit of rockiness to my stream schedule, but we got some big things planned. So if you're not already subscribed, do so now. Tell your friends because I will be taking on a partnership here. And I don't want to say more, but if you love Marvel Snap and if you love learning about comic books, this is going to be the place for it. Hello. It looks like I've actually got someone in, not only viewing but chatting. This is it's been too long, guys. I don't even know how to talk to people anymore. All right, so we're gonna build a deck. First, I have to delete a deck. I'm gonna get rid of this Dracula deck. I built it quickly just to have one. 3 viewers. Oh my god. Wait, my tart so fart. My tart so fart. Thank you for being one of 3 viewers. OBS only says 0 viewers right now, so I don't know who to trust anymore. But I'm gonna trust the person who's actually interacting. So we're gonna build a deck around. I could do around Ronin, because I did just unlock Ronin, but I'm actually gonna base it on Doctor... No, I don't want to do Doctor Strange. I was thinking about doing Doctor Strange because I recently just read the Death of Doctor Strange comic book. Excellent series. Really, really fun. If you haven't read it before, Doctor Strange is killed, and this is more recently. And the only person who can solve that murder is Doctor Strange, a version of himself from the past that comes to solve his own murder. Excellent, excellent book. You know what? We are going to put Doctor Strange in this deck. We're going to make a Doctor Strange deck. All right. Well, first, let's get Absorbing Man in there. Anytime I'm basing it around an on reveal, Absorbing Man belongs. Do I want to try to do a Kingpin deck? No, let's stick with my own movement. We'll do some movement of others, but it'll be really more about my own. So, Craven, we need you. We need Daredevil to watch that last move. We need Iron Fist. We need Cloak. Where's Cloak? Go. We need... For now, I'm going to put Heimdall, but I'm not so sure I'm going to keep this as a Heimdall deck. We'll see. Hello, Jeru the Beru. Thanks for jumping on. As I was explaining, and I don't know if you were here at the beginning, I do apologize for the lack of streams recently. We are dealing with a death in the family, so things are a little hectic in my life at the moment, but it's still nice to come on here and it's not like I'm not playing Snap in my free time anyway. It's more finding the time to sit down at the computer. Let's get Nakia in here. Just because if I am gonna do Maddox, multiple man, I'd like to boost him as much as I can before he's on the field. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Nakia, no. We're going to do Ironheart and Cosmo, just because I like to hurt people and myself. This deck, I don't know how this is going to go. This feels real generic. So let's throw Let's throw some of my special flavors in here. We're going to do... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to get rid of Heimdall and I'm going to get Nick Fury instead. I'm not going to do any sixes besides him. We're going to do Gamora for Daredevil. No. Professor X, which will really throw off my movement game, but F it. This is first run through is always terrible with a new deck. It's only after that that I see what I needed. Let's get Juggernaut. And we'll name this after the book, Death of Doctor Strange. Sure, let's use that new back just to show people I got it. Oh wait, no, cancel. Who's my favorite character in Snap? That's tough. Here, let me. I think taking out the meta characters, taking out the ones who you can build an entire deck around, like Patriot or um, Mr. Negative, right? Like the ones that when you put them in the deck, you kind of have to change everything around them, because obviously those guys win at the draw. I think my favorite card, as far as like abilities go, is either Doc Ock, because I absolutely love that he gets me 10 power, but pull 4 random cards from your opponent onto that side. That is, sometimes it messes me up, but for the most part, it really messes up my opponents. Really good to pair this card with Heimdall, because you can throw this down and then move Doc Ock out of the way in case you messed up that lane. I'd say Leader is up there as well, just in that he both angers me and my opponents. Love the goblins. I love Spidey. Spidey is kind of my cheap Professor X. I can use him. But yeah, I think my favorite character, my favorite characters, I'll leave it at this. Doc Ock and Kingpin, I think, are my favorite characters. They are the characters that once you learn how to use them, they can be brutally effective. I think my Kingpin decks are the decks I do the best with when I run them. Doc Ock less so, but God, I love him. Wait, did I do it? Okay, yeah, Death of Doctor Strange. All right, let's see how we do here. I expect a loss, and that's why I'll snap right away. I should have seen the Altar of Death coming. Ah, oh, come on. And a Gamma Lab? This sucks. All right. Let's see. I think what I can do, put Cloak in the Altar of Death, get myself that bonus energy, put a multiple man in there to actually hold the spot, have one change into a Hulk. Okay. Oh, wait. No, you know what? I gotta do I gotta do it this way. I can't do it with Cloak, because if I let the turn end, he becomes Hulk. Let's see. Good. Okay. And still got my energy boost. That's what really matters. Ooh, all right. That just feels mean, but oh, Orca. +5 power of the. Oh, he's kind of got the Namor power. That's right. No, thank you. Smart. If I had planned for a Gamma deck, I would have absolutely had Shang-Chi there, so they clearly think about this a lot. I don't think I'm going to even get close to winning this one. But maybe I can at least keep them from doing a double up. Yes! Alright, good. Let's see what happens. Fine by me. Yes! Whew! Barely. Barely! Thank you, Craven. Thank you, Craven. Oh my god. You know, Craven doesn't get enough love outside of move decks because movements happen even if you aren't planning it. Because like that wasn't completely mine; it was a little bit. All right, gonna kill my Iron Fist because I don't need him. No offense, Danny Rand, you're great, but I don't need you right now. Let's do. Let's be mean. Let's put Cosmo on the altar of death, so that way no one uses it like they want to. Okay. I feel like they went to Necrotia. Okay. Interesting. I did not expect that. But they lost Hela. Oh, that's a cool Morbius. I don't recognize that artist, but I feel like I do. Like it looks familiar, but I don't recognize it offhand. F it. Let's go, Absorbing Man. Second time's a charm. Get him out of here. Show him how the Wrecking Crew works. Demolition Crew? What's his team? Ah, all right. Well, that's fine. I'll take it. That's gonna drive me crazy. Hang on. Absorbing Man, Demolition. Is that what they're called? Wrecking Crew. Wrecking Crew. Okay, I was right the first time. I'm a big Absorbing Man fan. He was one of my favorite action figures as a kid. And that's what I base most of my childhood love for Marvel stuff. It's got to get Daredevil out before turn 5, which I think I'll be able to do. Maybe. We'll see. Get Cloak onto the Altar of Death. Granted, that will not get me my energy boost, but having 4 on that will be helpful. Oh, no, that's right. Atlian. Adeline. Sorry. Adeline. All right. I'm probably not getting my Daredevil back. Or I do. Yeah, I don't care about the raft. I'm going to lose the raft. It's all right. They're going to break out of the raft anyway, and Spider-Man's going to get blamed for it. Come on. We've all been there. Yes. Why am I so lucky that I also drew Professor Xavier in time for Daredevil? Oh, you son of a gun. All right. He's dropping 10 on that side. So I have to do this. Yeah, I got to do it. I can't let him take Adelan. And this is where they'll either retreat or I will be screwed because they've got a different strategy. And it looks like potentially it's the latter. So let's just throw a Magneto on the raft and wish for the best. They didn't have anything else planned. Whew. All right. I may play this game too much. All right, so this deck so far has earned me 2 retreats and a victory, so maybe it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Though, just off the bat, some of the unnecessary components. Um, Ironheart's been helpful, but not necessary. And I'd much rather have something cheaper in my deck because I've definitely had some issues with that. So let's get... I don't know if Human Torch is a good idea because I've only got 2 ways to move him. Let's see. You know what? I never really played with M'Baku. I'm going to put him in. M'Baku's a fun card, but I feel like he's just a little too weak to be useful. I think he needs to be like a 1/3 or a 1/4 to just have a standard 1 that jumps out of your deck into the game is unimpressive overall. So, well, Jiminy Christmas. Let's kill Daredevil right now so I can have some energy for this. Sorry, Daredevil. Daredevil's definitely up there in my top cards as well. Knowing what your opponent's doing on the 5th turn is. Ooh, oh, Project Pegasus. All right, 10 energy. Let's see. All right, I'm trying to make sure Absorbing Man is set up to take Cloak's ability. You guys have any recommendations or see anything deck wise that I'm missing? Feel free to criticize this deck with great, great anger and hatred towards me and my deck. Not great. Nick Fury was going to be my next play, but that's okay. I might get rid of Multiple Man. I love Multiple Man, don't get me wrong, but I don't. He's almost too in the way. God, stop giving me Orca. Well, it looks like I'm using Orca. Looks like I don't have a choice in the matter. All right. Well, do it up. He's taken Nexus, which means he's probably taken all of it. Yep. Yep, there it is. The first defeat of the deck. All right. I think that cemented for me that multiple man is a weak link. Because so what that I can have him everywhere? He's only a 3. Oh. Ooh. Thank you. All right. And Daredevil. And Professor X. So that leaves me 3 spots now. I can really free it up. Let's get Human Torch in there. Let's get... Wave. Vulture. Yeah, no Wave. Vulture. And Rhino. That's too many 3s. Yeah, let's put Miles in. Miles should be a good fit. All right. Doesn't matter where I put Vulture. Next turn, I'll use Doctor Strange to pull him back over. Shut up, Wolverine. You're not even that good a fighter. I'm not a big Wolverine fan. Just a note. He's a great character, but feels overrated. Huh, okay. All right, so we got Miles now. And honestly, I think I'm going to just get rid of Cosmo. No. No, let's just make sure he doesn't put anyone in the altar of death. He didn't. Of course not. They didn't. Do it again. Really need Cloak. Okay. Yeah, there's my Cloak. Ah, final turn. What am I talking about? There's my Cloak. Okay. Okay. Well, let's kill Thanos. We might as well kill Thanos while we've got the chance. Yes, M'Baku! Oh, that is the first time M'Baku has actually like worked for me. Coming in clutch. I'm gonna have to make sure to make a highlight of that. Of course you get the parts, M'Baku. You deserved it. Man. Up, it's Diego. Let's go. Or Flame On. Can we get Flame On into the popular vernacular? Like, I feel like that's a thing more people could yell. Like, in extreme sports, for example. Oh, maybe you don't want to do that. It is good. I won, which ultimately makes it good. Flame On. What would be a part? What would be the non-offensive place where you could yell "flame on"? Because like in extreme sports, that would definitely be bad. You don't want your like all wheel drive vehicle. My God, what off roader? God, my brain. You don't want your off roader catching on fire. Son of a bitch, District X. All right, that sucks. Oh, I forgot I set up stickers. I would like to know how to do stickers. Oh, well, I can't from OBS. Okay, well, it's fine. I don't need to. All right. So they killed. Hmm. You know what? I want to see what you're doing next turn, and I want to make you draw a card. Baron Mordo, I don't use enough, but like, what a cool ability. Your opponent draws a card, set the cost to 6. Like, you can really ruin someone's attempt. Like, if you suddenly make a, I don't know, Cyclops, I guess not Cyclops, Patriot into a 6, that really messes things up. All right, what we got? Jessica Jones. All right. This is my best bet because Jessica Jones is definitely about to make this lane into a 14 minimum on their side, assuming they don't do like Ironheart. I have to assume that they're going to be playing in this lane, and unfortunately, Forge is probably not going to do it, but let's see what happens. Ooh. Yep, yep. Defeat. I wish I had Doctor Doom in these moments. All right, let's try that again. I don't want to judge off of that match because uh, District X came in. District X, for those who don't play the game, now that I know someone is in here who doesn't, District X, the way it works, once that location is revealed, all of the cards in your deck are replaced with random cards, which can be really fun because you wind up with some cards that you normally don't get to play with, but it becomes impossible to judge your deck. Son of a gun. My cloak. All right, M'Baku, you're going here. I love that Doctor. So I love that a lot of these cards have animations when you pick them up. Not all of them, but like Doctor Strange, I love that it crackles. It's just a nice touch. This game is just so well done. You can tell it was made by people who love Marvel. There we go, Human Torch. Please do not have a Killmonger. Now we're going to use Absorbing Man to copy Doctor Strange. And bring Human Torch back. Well, like, that's a fair retreat. That was fair. People do not like when you use Absorbing Man. I'm just going to say that for the record. Anytime I bust out Absorbing Man, there is like a 50% chance that they're just going to retreat. And I think it's because he is a Phase 5? Phase 4 card. So a lot of people don't have him. Sorry, M'Baku. You go to the altar of death. That's what happens. You shouldn't go into my hand. You stay in the deck where you are powerful. Bye. Oh yeah. Always snap. Okay. Let's get Vulture out there. Hopefully I get Doctor Strange, but we'll see. Look at this Doctor Strange art, by the way. This is Alex Ross. Alex Ross as an artist. I feel like all of his art has to take months to complete. There's no way he does it like quickly. But God, if you haven't read it, there is a great comic book called Marvels. Obviously, you can find the trade on like any bookstore or in any bookstore. But if you have Marvel Unlimited, I highly recommend Marvels. It is the history of the Marvel Universe as told by a reporter who witnessed all of it happening. Sorry, Human Torch, you have to die. And Spider-Man, please be careful in the danger room. It's very dangerous. Xavier is not safe with those kids. Did you really just play Cloak? All right. I'll take another Vulture boost. I think Vulture has literally moved every single turn this round. Wait, let me see. Yeah, because he put him out on turn 2. He moved on 3, 4. He's about to move on 5. Yeah. And I'm going to move him on 6. I'm sad that no one showed up at the altar of death. So Juggernaut just wasted his life, but it's the way the world works. Fantastic. Might not win this because they could take the danger room probably pretty easily. Okay. Nope. Yep. They took the danger room. I was hoping Heimdall might get blasted, but. Alright. I think I got one more match in me before I need to go back to some regular life activities. I know it was a short stream, but hopefully next week I'll be able to do some longer sit downs. Ooh, Chili Bomber. I've actually fought Chili Bomber before, so this will be a good test. Atlantis, eh? not going to do anything yet because we're going to get Vulture over to Atlantis. Sorry, Iron Fist. Danny Rand, you're going over to the opponent. That's cool art. Great. Okay, so they are making all of their produced cards cheaper by 2 now, so that's going to suck. But Vulture, you are... Oof, their collector is definitely boosting up. I'm going to completely abandon the Atlantis on the right and hope for the best on left Atlantis and Oscorp. Yes! Okay. Please don't be Ironheart. Oof, all right. Ooh, though this might be really good for the collector. M'Baku! A second time, M'Baku! You son of a gun. I love you. All right. Well, I'd say this deck is a definite contender. It could use some work, but I think I can get it there. And with that, thank you everybody for jumping in. I'm going to sign off because A, I have to go to the bathroom, and B, I got some things to do. But thank you all for tuning in for just a quick midday snap. And like I said, keep yourself subscribed because there will be more coming. So seriously, for those of you who jumped in and participated, thank you. It really made my day. So